Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And first of all, may I ask you where you are from?
So I've been born in Germany, the north. Like it's like Lower Saxony. It's like near to the beach.
Beach. Ooh.
Kinda.
Hallo, mein Name ist.
That's really good.
Guten
yes.
Tag.
Hallo.
Ich liebe Schnitzel.
Ah yeah,
Schnitzel.
I like schnitzel too.
Yeah, currywurst sehr lecker.
Oh yeah.
What brings you here in Japan? Why did you come to Japan?
In general, I was in touch with like Asian culture in general because I've been in Bangkok before, like Thailand, Korea, and I was so curious to experience another Asian culture, to really see the difference, because I've also been in Shanghai. If you experience like Chinese country, Korean country, and Thailand, like a Thai country, it's really interesting to see those small differences in the culture. And I think the experience to see how different cultures, the Asian cultures are, how rich the cultures are, I think it's really interesting, and I really enjoy that. Yes.
Oh, that's good to hear. Before you come to Japan, what did you know about Japan?
I know the anime.
Oh yeah,
so
anime.
a bit about anime, manga, some like temples,
Oh,
and
yeah.
shrines, sushi, ramen, of course, natto.
Oh, natto?
I love natto.
No, really?
Yeah.
Where did you try?
I tried like in the city where I studied in, like in the Netherlands. They have like a really good Asian store.
No way.
And they have natto.
No way.
Yeah,
really?
they have. I was so surprised when I saw it. I was like, oh my god, they have natto. I bought like 5 packages. I was like, I need the natto, and I really like to eat just natto with like the mustard,
soy
and
sauce.
then over the rice, mixing it with like a little bit of fresh cucumber. Yeah, I love that.
No way, your tongue is Japanese. So since first time you tried natto, you liked it, or first time but after that you started to like it?
I really like it, even in the beginning. But like I'm like also like a fermented soybeans as like as a block, and I do eat that in Germany a lot. So I'm used to this like fermented soybean taste. So I think because of that, I liked natto.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad that you love that natto.
Yeah, I love natto.
Yeah, it's really traditional Japanese food. So how long have you been in Japan right now?
I've been for, 6 days
6
here.
days. What's your first impression of Japan? 6 days.
Since it's like a big city, it's really crowded. But if you go like transportation, everything, the people are really quiet and respectful in a way that they keep themselves to themselves. So no loud speaking, no loud talking. The way how people, it's like a really tidy way to get on and off the subway, because they line up in besides the doors, and they first let you out and then go in. So it's like, even though it's crowded, you don't get stressed that much. I think it's like the way of not getting stressed so much with like, if it's crowded, that people are squishing through things. I really like that, and I do really enjoy that, because you have like the fast-paced life outside on the streets, and especially if you're in Shibuya, it's a lot of things, everything. But then if you're a little bit more outside, the people are really quiet. They don't shout. They don't like shout at you. The people are really polite in the way that they're just walking without interrupting you, I would say. Japanese people are really welcoming.
Welcoming.
Yeah, I really like that, especially because for me, like I look European, but they don't take it that bad that I don't speak Japanese. So they really try, if they can, they try to speak in English with me. So that's really nice. Because in China you don't really have that. It's foreigner friendly, because they not only use the Japanese alphabet but also the Western alphabet. So it's like easier to navigate as a foreigner if you can't read Japanese. So you always see a little bit like hints or a description.
So usually people are friendly, like welcoming. So you mean you had some interaction?
It's like they offer their help if you're in shops, for example, if I'm looking for something. But also if you go into cafes, I think it's just the general energy that the people that they bring to you, in a way that they are always smiling and they always talking, it's like this certain energy that makes people like friendly, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
And I really enjoy that here, that even though you're so far away from home, from like your culture, you still feel welcomed as a foreigner in a country, that they're kind of turned towards you when they talk, and if they serve you, for example. And I really like that, yes.
Oh, that's good to hear. What's the biggest differences between your country and Japan?
The way how introverted people are, I think that's the difference, that Japanese people are more introverted and more quiet and more respectful, especially with the way of like respecting older ones. I think that's the main difference that makes society feel a bit different here. You change your language depending on if the person is older or younger, and you have certain gestures that you do to respect the elderly, if you're allowed to say that like this. And I think that's a huge difference that makes the way living in society different, yes.
Do you find also differences between Korea and Japan?
Oh yeah, I now can really see difference in Korean and Japanese people.
Oh yeah.
And the face.
A face?
Yeah, I would say many European people can't tell if an Asian-looking person is Korean, Chinese, or Japanese. And I would say I can do that. I would say like I'm always like assuming like he doesn't look Japanese. So it's like I do notice a little bit of difference. And the language does sound different.
Yeah.
Like when people are passing me in the subway, we had it like in a store. There were people talking. We were talking about it, and we're like, that's not Japanese. So it's so interesting to notice different languages, even though I don't understand them, hearing the differences. And in Korea, I think the differences of like the letters, that makes it a little bit different. And you just see that's a different culture. And the way how restaurants look, the traditions, you see that they have different traditions, and based on that, all local restaurants looks different. Advertisements, architecture. I think Tokyo more touristically. You really notice that there's a lot of tourism here. It's really clean, and Seoul, I think in certain areas it's clean, but sometimes there's some. I mean, in Seoul there are more trash cans, definitely,
in the
than
street.
here. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a nice perspective. How about the differences between China and Japan?
Oh, the food-wise, it's different.
Oh yeah.
It's more, I would say it's a little bit more spicy in China than here.
Yeah.
Like I ate some spicy stuff there. And the people are a little bit more hectic in China.
Oh yeah.
Than in
What do you
Japan.
mean?
It's just a little bit more hectic. They're more fast, like somewhere. I got approached so many times that like Chinese people want to have pictures with me, and my friend, because I was rooming like a friend, and she's from the same hometown as me, and we are both blonde. And I remember this one time, it was really weird because it was the first time that we were at the Bound, at this like looking at this like one sign of like Shanghai, and that we saw already that this group of old people were like looking at us. You really saw that they were like staring kind of. And then we did like a group picture, and when we walked away from the group picture and spread it a little bit, like two women approached us and said like, picture. And then they stand next to us like, we did a picture, and they were so happy. They looked at it like, yeah! They were so happy about it. It was like that's something different here. Yeah, Japanese people are used to fortress. Yes, they have like squatting toilets. I was so surprised when I went the first time to a toilet. I standed before it. I was like standing, looking at the toilet. I was like, that's weird. Yeah, it was an experience actually. Yeah. But yeah, I have the feeling the Japanese toilets are really clean. Just
like
warm.
Yeah, even now it's winter, so.
Yeah. I think in winter is actually quite nice. Actually,
Yeah. Do you remember where did you visit in Tokyo?
I'm staying in Kinshisho.
Kinshicho. Oh.
Yeah, it's a really like quiet place. So I really like it there. I ate some really good ramen around there on my first day. It was really nice. Then I went to Shibuya and Harajuku. So I went to Shibuya looking for different stores to see what the fashion is going around here. And Harajuku, there also went to shrine.
Meiji Jingu.
Yeah. And then I went to the Hi-Jinja shrine the next day in Akasaka. Also, I went to like a few museums. Yesterday, I went to the temple with like the cats.
Gotokuji ka.
Yeah. And today I went to Asakusa.
That's good. You've been like doing a lot of things, yeah? As a person from Germany going to shrine temple, what did you feel? What did you like?
I like this like rich religion around it, that the people have something to believe in. I like how this tradition still keeps up on the modern life, that people, especially like the younger generation, I think it's hard to have an opinion about a religion. But I think in Japan, the thing why I think it's so interesting is that this tradition is keep passing down generations. So I think it's so bonding in families, but also between friends and everything, that you have something shared, a shared experience, something shared to believe in. So you're passing down, for example, if you do that symbolic, the way of like passing down a fire in generations, and this kind of respect you're getting taught in the religion here or in the beliefs you have. I think that's something that makes a generation or a society, makes it more rich and really nice to live in, satisfying, I would say. So I think it's like, that's maybe why I want to visit shrines and temples. And even I've asked my friend about like why you're doing certain things or the bending. Can you explain me that? So I think it's like it's really interesting to also see a different perspective. As like a foreigner,
and you also enjoy watching how like doing ritual or like.
Yeah, I think it's something that helps to keep yourself in your culture by the whole like. With like everything that's happening, with like the phones, the development, the fracturation of the society, especially online, traditions, praying, those rituals are something to also give you a belonging. I think that's really interesting. The temple is from Buddhism. And the shrine is from Shintoism.
And you said you are into like fashion?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that because your fashion is really
thank
cool.
You, thank you.
So, from your perspective, what do you think Japanese fashion?
The fashion is definitely in front of European fashion, because I think some trends are here earlier than in Europe, and European countries getting more influenced by Asian fashion, I would say, definitely. It's more experimental, especially if you see like the anime and manga style. I think this type of style and styling, upstyling, is influencing the like more fast fashion, common fashion. It's really a lot of jewelry, a lot of accessory. I really like that, and it's like a little bit like a hint of like this special way, I would say. That's about the fashion, and I really like that.
That's nice, I like your perspective. What was your highlight in these 6 days?
The temple with the cats.
Gotokuji.
Yeah, I think that was really pretty because it was like a little bit outside of Tokyo, so it was really calm, it was sunny. So it was really nice to walk around the area to get out of the like big city way. And I bought a cat to put it to the temple, to the temple, like a small one. I was like, okay, I will do that and then make a wish. And I got like a keychain because I was like, I want to remember that. That's cute.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
And then you also like have friends here. You said your friend is Japanese, right?
Yeah.
So what's it like having actually like local friends?
The explanations if I have like a question, like sometimes I'm asking some stupid questions. I'm like, can you explain that to me? So that's really interesting. And exchange on like, this is, we share our experience with like how I experienced the Japanese things here and how she experienced the things. And since she was also in the Netherlands, we can also share that and compare it like, oh yeah, we do this and this in the culture and we do this and this in the culture. So there's like more depth in the culture of Japan. I think that's something many people forget also, because they're just are here for the rival food spots, the rival stuff, or just the consumerism. And I think besides consumerism, you can still experience the nature, the architecture, and the culture around Japan. Yes.
Okay. So, if it's okay, could you show me your favorite picture that you took in Japan so far?
Oh, yeah. It's like the Tokyo Tower.
Wow.
In the night.
Nice. Why this is your favorite picture?
It looks really cinematic. It's just a way of like how the Tokyo Tower as like a sightseeing thing, you need to see that. And it represents Tokyo, I would say. And the way of like it's getting lit up and then it's mirroring in the windows here. So it's like really cinematic. And the way how hidden it is. And it's not the typical touristically spot where people take,
true.
right?
Yeah,
I never
saw picture something like this. Yeah.
So that's why I like
good.
it. Yes. And I have also like a picture with my friends. Like we did like a photo booth. This one is really cool.
Nice. So funny. Nice. Wow, such a nice picture. Lovely.
Right?
Friends.
Yeah, and then we also did like this as a typical Japanese experience, I think.
Wow, purikura. So local experience. What did you feel when you tried purikura first time?
I was so surprised. Like they told me there's like a filter.
Yeah.
But when we did the first picture, I looked at it, I was like, oh my god, wow. No, I think it's for me. It's like a typical Japanese thing, how like mangas look. So it was just really funny. Like I was like, oh my god, yeah. It's like I get why people like go in the photo booth and do it as like a activity or something.
Yeah,
so it was really funny. Yeah.
That's so funny to see. Yeah, such a nice experience to like you can experience with local people. Yeah. This is last question. Do you know any Japanese phrase or words?
Oh yeah, I have a tattoo that says wabi-sabi.
Eh?
Yeah, it's here.
Ooh.
Now showing my tattoo, like
wabi-sabi.
finding beauty in imperfection. Yeah.
Why do you like this? Like you put these words in.
I mean, I study design, more videography and graphic design. Yeah. So I think, especially with that, if you try to capture things, that you find beauty in the ordinary, and also I think the beauty lies in everyone not being perfect. So it's just the way that you need to be curious to see the beauty in everyday life. Also, yeah.
すごい wabi-sabi in your belly, like stomach. That's so cool. Oh my god. Do you know any other words?
Ikigai?
Ikigai?
Yeah, I read a book about it, Ikigai, that you have a meaning in your life, or that you find a meaning in your life. I think that's really nice. It's really interesting to get yourself into the whole thing, because I think that also helped me to make my life more enjoyable. And then just arigato.
Arigato, ne?
That's just thank you. Konnichiwa.
Yeah. It's amazing. I'm so amazed. Like you have, wabi-sabi and then ikigai. Yeah. So hope you enjoy rest of your trip and then have a nice memory with your friends and then everything. Yeah.
Thank you for participating. It was really nice
to
talk to you.
Yeah. Dankeschön.
Dankeschön.
Yeah.
Arigato. Bye guys.
I invited 人形焼き. Thank you for 人形焼き. ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。Thank you. Post.
Yeah.
You can post. Cheers. Yeah. It's good. I
really like red bean paste.
Yeah. Red bean. めちゃくちゃ美味しいです。ありがとうございます。What did you get?
So I have a matcha latte
with
brown sugar. I do like matcha and I do drink matcha a lot, but the matcha I drank here is actually really good, like better than Europe. It's really good.
Good?
Yeah, it's
Sehr
really
lecker.
good. Yeah, it's
Sehr
really,
lecker.
sehr lecker. It's really good.
Very good. Thanks for watching.